So, do you like big or small builds? Complex or simple builds? Well, everyone has their own preferences. For me, I like big and complex builds. I find them fun and challenging. Small and simple builds have their own perks too. Welcome back to the channel, it's Andy here. Today I'll show you two sets that will have all these characteristics. They are the same type of builds but from different themes. Alright, we're going to be doing this on the floor since I can't accommodate both sets on my desk. On the left, we have LEGO Technic Set 42089, the car transporter. And on the right, we have City Set 60305, guess what? Also called the car transporter. Who would have thought two sets with the same name have such a big difference? Well, it can be common. Anything can happen, right? I thought it'd be fun to do a little comparison between them two. Let's talk style. For both, we have European style trucks. How do I know that? Well, you can tell by the tractor unit. On the front, they have a flat style as you can see. For both, the cab sits right above the engine, whereas American style trucks, the cab sits behind the engine. That's how you can tell the difference. I personally prefer the European style. I basically mentioned the same aspect when I did the video on the City Set Transporter. Maybe you want to check that out. I'll provide a link in the description below. The colors are what makes the sets attractive. For the Technic, red always works with blue. They complement each other really well. In addition, the yellow and gray pieces on the trucks definitely gives it more character. For the City one, well, any color would work well with white. I see orange with white gives this set a bright and fresh look, along with the different shades of green.
Now let's look at the movements and ramp mechanisms. Tilt down the ramp like this. Tilt down like that. And you got the ramp coming down. And just push it back up. And lift up the ramp again. There you go, nice and simple.
Now we're going to look at the mechanisms for this baby. And believe me when I say this is going to be the fun one. So before in my city car transporter video, how I mentioned the car's front bumper makes contact with the transporter's ramp right before the front tires can touch the ramp, meaning the bottom of the car's height is not high enough. Now if I try to do the same thing here with the Technic car, right there, as you can see, it appears we run into the same issue. The bumper hits the ramp first before the front tires rolls onto it. I can say this is a flaw for both sets. It's not a big of a deal, I would say. You do lose a little playability here, but not enough to the point where you can't have fun with them. Now we look at how the car is secured on the truck. See these pieces here, 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 or here. These act as stoppers for the tires so it won't move around. As I put the car on top here, it is well secured. It's not moving anywhere, even if I move it back and forth like this. Simple enough. Now it's the Technic's turn. As I was building it, it kind of like on the manual, it just tells me to put the car on top. But it feels like it's rolling around a bit, like that. But I noticed these yellow pieces that act like hooks. And there's a bottom, on the bottom of the car here, there's this opening. So if I put the car over on top of that hook, now it's not moving at all. And if I want to release the car, there's this lever right here. All I have to do is pull down and push back or forward, whichever. Now the car is released. It's pretty cool. Complex, but cool. So, what do you think, guys? I like both of them, honestly, but my personal favorite has to be the Technic one. Big and complex builds, like I said earlier. There are a lot of pieces to it and time consuming to build, but I tend to take my time with it and enjoy the building journey. Of course, you don't have the minifigs like the city set, yet the city build is quite simple. Doesn't make it as fun as the Technic one, but that's my opinion. Let me know which one you prefer personally. With that said, we're going to end it here. As always, thank you for watching. We'll see you later.